And welcome back to Tridevi Chuma Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit, and thank you so very much for joining me for our weekly Tuesday satsang. Today, I will be sharing with you um, a meditation based upon an eight stanza hymn to the goddess Tripura Sundari, who we have pictured here, known as the Tripura Sundari Stotram Ashtakam. Ashtakam means 8-verse hymn. Tripura Sundari is also known as Lalita, also known as Sudashi, and she's the divine mother in the form of a 16-year-old. We see her seated upon a lotus above Lord Shiva, who's reclining on a bed. She's holding a bow, an arrow, which represent meditational focus. She's also holding an elephant goad and a small coil of rope, the rope for binding ignorance, and the elephant goad for the Divine Mother guiding her children, just as a driver would guide an elephant. So I invite you to again find that comfortable seated position. And I invite you to look upon your screen with a relaxed gaze. As with other meditations of this type, I'm going to be reciting, while you meditate upon the image, I'm going to be reciting the hymn in its original Sanskrit. I'm then going to invite you to close your eyes, continue breathing deeply, and while I reread the Stotram in English, and in both situations, just letting the words and the sounds guide your consciousness to where it needs to be. So find that comfortable position. Gazing at the screen, keeping your eyes relaxed. Begin breathing deeply, and first take a moment just to release your concerns of the day, the thoughts of the past, the concerns of the future. Just let those drop away, so that you can focus on our activities in the present moment. The mantra to Tripura Sundari is made up of 3 syllables. The syllables Aing, the second one Klim, and the third one Sao. So I invite you to bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Take a deep inhale, and our first syllable is Aing. I invite you to inhale again. This time, Klim, One more deep inhale. This time, Sao. Let your hands rest comfortably on your knees. Continue breathing deeply and just opening your receptivity to the experience of this meditation as you gaze upon this image of the Divine Mother. Tripura Sundari Stotram Ashtakam Kadamba Vanacharanim Mundi Kadamba Kadambinim Nityanitamba Jita Budram Shoranitambini Sivindham Navamburuha Lochana Abini Navambuddha Syamalam Trilochana Kutambinim Tripura Sundari Mahasrai Kadamba Vanavasinim Kanaka Valaki Dharanim Mahahamani Haranim Mukha Samula Svadvaronim Daya Yibhava Karanim Visadarochana Charanim Trilochana Katombanim Tripura Sundari Mahasrai Kadamba Vana Shalaya Kucha Barala San Malaya Kucho Panmita Shelaya Guru Krupala Sadvelaya Madaruna Kapolaya Madhura Gita Vachaya Laya Kapya Pigana Nilaya Kavachita Vayam Lilaya Kadambavana Madhyagam Kanaka Mandalo Pastitaham Sadham Biruha Vasanim Satata Sida Saudaminim Vidambita Japaruchim Vikacha Chandra Chudhamanim Trilochana Kutambinim Tripura Sundari Mahasrai Kuchanchita Vipanchikam Kutita Kuntala Kamkrutam Kushasaya Nivasinim Kutila Chita Vidveshanim Madaruna Vilachana Mahasjari Samohanim Matangamuni Kayankam Madhura Bashini Mahasrai Smaret Pradhama Pushpanim Rudhira Budhu Nilambaram Gruita Madhu Pratrika Mada Vigurna Netram Chalam Ganastantana Barunatam Kalita Chulikam Sayamalam Trilochana Kutombinim Tripura Sundari Mahasrai Shakum Kuma Pilapanam Alika Chumbi Kasturikam Samadahas Siti Kushanam Sahara Chapa Pansam Kusham Ahesta Jana Mohini Aruna Malya Bhushan Ambaram Japa Kusham Basuram Japa Vidhau Smaram Ambikam Purandara Purandrikam Chikora Banda Sarandrikam Pitamaha Pavitram Patu Patira Chacharatam Mikunda Ramani Mani Lasila Dala Kridya Saranim Vajam Bhuvanam becomes Suravadutika Chatikam. Om. So I invite you now to close your eyes. Continue breathing deeply. And listen again to our hymn, this time in English. O goddess Tripura Sundari, who wanders in the forests of Kadamba trees, who acts like a blissful cluster of clouds to the Munis filled with spiritual thirst, who conquered by the mountains by her hips, O the one served by the celestial maidens of great attributes, the one whose eyes resemble a lotus, who is looking like a newly formed cloud, the one in dark blue complexion, the consort of the three-eyed god, O goddess Tripura Sundari, we seek your refuge. O goddess Tripura Sundari, who lives in the Kadamba tree forests, who holds the golden veena, who is adorned with the jewelry studded with gems of great value, whose face is shining with ambrosia, the compassionate one who bestows the prosperity, and the one with large eyes that indicate an enlarged look which pervades everywhere. The consort of the three-eyed god, O goddess Tripura Sundari, we seek your refuge. O goddess Tripura Sundari, who has made the Kadamba forests her abode, who is adored with garlands that are present around the bosom, whose bosom resembles the mountains, who at all the times bestows the grace, whose cheeks are red, and the one whose words are like sweet and delightful songs, the one whose body is like dark blue, like clouds, indicating the bestowing nature, we are armored by the grace of her play. O goddess Tripura Sundari, who lives in the middle of the Kadamba forests, seated upon a golden place, who lives with 6 lotuses, who is the constant lightning source for those, the wise, to achieve the divine knowledge, resembling the radiance of the fully blossomed japa flowers, hibiscus, who is adorned with the moon as her ornament in her forehead. The goddess of the three-eyed god, O goddess Tripura Sundari, we seek your refuge. O the goddess Tripura Sundari, the one who is with the veena that is present over the bosom, the one who is resplendent with the locks of hair, who resides on the lotus, who is against the wicked actions, whose eyes had turned red due to Madhu, who delights the destroyer of the god Shiva, the daughter of the sage Matanga, the one who always has sweet conversations, we seek your refuge. O goddess Tripura Sundari, the one who holds the first flower arrow, who has a red bindu of kumkum upon her forehead, who is adorned with blue garments, holding a pot of ambrosia, and the eyes filled with energy, whose bosom is with great weight, who it with disheveled hair, and in the completion of blue, the consort of the three-eyed god, O goddess Tripura Sundari, we seek your refuge. O goddess Tripura Sundari, the one whose body is smeared with the pastes of vermilion, whose forehead is applied with a scents like kasturi, who looks after the creatures, displaying gentle smile and pleasant eyes, who is adorned with arrows, bow, noose, and a goad in her hands, the one who can enchant all creatures bedecked with the red garlands, jewels, and garments, the one who looks enchanted with hibiscus flowers. We sit and do japa and meditate on you, O goddess Ambika. O goddess Tripura Sundari, who has Indrani, the spouse of Indra, to set her braids of hair, who is the wife of Brahma, Sarasvati, to applying the pastes of sandalwood. O the one who has the woman of Vishnu engaged adorning the ornaments and gems, we worship you, the Bhuvana Ambika, the great goddess of the worlds, the one served by the celestials as her attendants. Om Aim Klim Sao. 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 Jai Ma Tripura Sundari. Jai Ma Tripura Sundari. Jai Ma Tripura Sundari. Namah. I invite you now to slowly bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. And take a moment to acknowledge the presence of the Divine Mother within and without, knowing she is there to guide you always. And also take a moment to give gratitude to yourself for taking part in this practice this evening. And then slowly opening your eyes. Namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me this evening. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. I'd like to read a short passage on the benefits of chanting the Tripura Sundari Stotram. With the lyrics and the meaning of the Tripura Sundari Stotram, the benefits of this great hymn are explained indirectly, saying that the Stotram is useful to meditate on the goddess Tripura Sundari and attain her divine bliss. The goddess is described in the Holy Scriptures for her protection and bestowing nature like a mother. If a devotee worships the goddess with utmost devotion, they will be bestowed by the divine bliss of the great goddess Tripura Sundari. So I want to thank you, especially Kim, who's joining us, and also Jaskran Singh and Jema Tripura Sundari and Jai Gurudev. And thank you so much for joining me. I have a couple of quick announcements before ending. The Tibetan Book of the Dead sadhana will continue 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. It's 7 p.m. Denver, Colorado time. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is going to be a little bit different. The sadhana for Tibetan Book of the Dead will be on YouTube. It will most likely be a pre-recording. And the reason is Saturday is my 63rd birthday. My mother-in-law is in town, and the family has plans to take me out to dinner that evening. And so our weekly puja and sadhana is going to be moved to Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Tibetan Book of the Dead sadhana will be on Saturday and Sunday at 12 p.m. And then Sunday at 7 p.m. Will be our puja and satsang. And that will feature a Cho practice, a healing meditation, and it's going to be dedicated to the goddess Bhadrakali. So I look forward to you joining me for all of those. So again, I want to thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful day ahead. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma.